there was a whole group of women who marched on like Pennsylvania Avenue in pussy hats.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there was like what that women's march in 2016 in DC.
We should do the men's march for Trump.
We should just do a men's march in general.
Yeah, I think that would be
cool.
awesome. Could you imagine? Can you imagine a march of like 20,000 like just fucking dudes?
We all have penis hats on.
The only time men march is to storm beaches.
Yeah.
It would no. If we all went to
With
DC,
tiki
it would just be
torches.
like a. It'd be like yeah, it'd be a big fucking cookout, dude.
Yeah, it'd be kind of sick to just like get every dude you've ever met ever and just all of you go to DC and you all march on Pennsylvania Avenue setting up like grills. Everybody
yeah, you
brings
got-
their own grill. The only fighting that happens is if anybody has an issue with how you cooked your steak, and that's
Yeah.
it's settled well. You know, we just
Yeah.
everybody gets in a circle, the two fight it out.
And it's over.
The best part about like a dudes march too is that like all like the guys would bring like a bunch of girls to be like a Mardi Gras situation where you like give like trade beads and shit like that. Like it'd just be a big block party, but it's
Yeah.
the dudes march.
Every white check
Everybody
mark on-
everybody has a pack of Marlboro Reds.
Yeah, some yeah. Some dudes
And I
got
do-
parliaments.
Yeah, I do like the idea where every guy is wearing a penis hat as well.
Yeah.
But we all think it's like really funny. We're not doing it to make a statement.
Yeah, yeah, it's all just like, oh, we're dickheads, and then some like white liberal check mark on Twitter, like quote tweets a picture of it, and is like, oh, men are actually being dickheads, and every dude who's there is like, yeah, that's fucking awesome. That's the whole point.
Yeah. All the replies are just like us at the block party, like flipping off the camera with the dick hats on.
Everything's just dudes rock underneath it.
Yeah, and it's like, oh man, and then you give like your loser friend like a small dick hat, and you just make fun of him the whole time.
Yeah.
Right, it'd be so funny you having that small dick hat on.
Not me. I think we give it to Chris.
Really?
I don't
I
know,
think
man.
so.
We've seen Chris's dick.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice try. Checkmate.
What is that? You get a chode hat, Greg?
Chode hat, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's fucking
can't even
based.
lie. The guy with the chode hat at the dude's rock march would actually be pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's the dudes
It's a
rock
power
march.
Yo, the dude with the chode hat for sure gets like free burgers at all the tents he goes
Yeah.
to.
Well, the dudes march works under communism. Everything's free.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's nobody's.
It's a communal effort.
Yeah, we all got.
It's
tents
an
and stuff, too.
honor system.
Yeah, well, you all trade stuff. Like,
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It's like, yo, here's a couple of Budweisers. Let me get a couple of steaks. You know, me and my boys are gonna eat over here
yeah,
on
Mhm.
Pennsylvania Avenue.
yeah. We have. Well, the only way that it's segregated is between gas grills and charcoal grills.
Yeah, and then there's a small like faction of of people with smokers.
Right. Yeah, and they're in between.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's fantastic. I really like that.
I think we could actually make this a successful thing. I think we could get.
Mhm.
A
You know how
dudes rock
sweet
march.
that would be? COVID is like over, and then we just organize this like insane dudes march. I would fly out for that.
Dude,
That would be so
even-
fucking badass.
Even during COVID, I think it'd be even more fun because you could have everybody with like dicks on their masks, or like, did you guys see the picture of the like the ball mask, like the mask that just looks like a scrotum? How cool would that be,
No.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious,
right?
dude. Yeah, you could like, oh man, you could like go around and have like a dick hat and a dick mask.
We get Joe Biden to come out and do some talking.
Yeah,
Yeah, not about anything.
No, it's
Yeah.
just about dudes and how they rock and like the men
He's
maybe who
just,
built
like,
America.
he's just telling his like stories about being a lifeguard, and we're all just like nodding in agreement, being like, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah, that'd be
Yeah, I
fucking
think-
sweet.
Yeah, who up listeners, we gotta organize the dudes march.
We'd like to officially welcome Elliot Page onto the Dudes March.
We should have
Yeah.
keynote speakers and stuff. I mean, I know that sounds a little gay, but like, we could have like keynote speakers like, Elliot Page or like Kevin Smith or like Dale.
Clint Eastwood directly after Elliot Page.
Yes.
And he just
There's no real message.
Danny DeVito
Greg?
too.
Danny DeVito, and he
Yeah.
can have the chode hat too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there's no message. It's just we love being dudes. We love being guys being dudes. Trans dudes are welcome.
Yeah.
Not trans dudes are welcome.
Mm-hmm.
A
Yeah.
hologram
as
of Rick from Rick and Morty is going to be there speaking. He's the keynote
Yes.
speaker.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we need some musical acts too at this shit. We got to bring in like some good like fucking dude artists.
We
Like
gotta get-
Green Day's performing.
Yeah, Green Day, we get Trapped.
AC/DC.
Limp Bizkit.
Switchfoot.
Water Revival.
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Yeah, we get CCR in that bitch. Hell fucking yes. Ted Nugent is there too. We should get Bruce Springsteen. I mean,
Mhm.
it's gonna cover everything, like all political people, whatever. Like it's about
Here's the
being
thing.
dudes.
Politics don't matter because dudes can just agree to disagree.
Right.
Maybe you'll get sucker punched if you're being a bitch, but that's just how
Mhm.
dudes are.
That's how being a dude is.
Yeah.
If you're a fucking bitch, I'll knock you on your ass, dude. But fucking respect me and I respect you. That's dude honor system.
And then
Dude code.
after he kicks your ass, he buys you a beer.
Yeah, that's how dudes are. It's like, hey, sorry I kicked your ass. Let's get you fucked up.
Yeah.
I just had a really funny thought.
What?
Some frat bro that goes around to like trans safe spaces, right?
Yeah.
He's just giving trans men he's like, I like to hear I officially give you a copy of the bro code.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
Here's your official copy of the bro code, dude.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
To be sweet.
It's
And then
just
there's also
gold-plated.
like an invitation. They also want to like try and get them like in the fraternity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Recruiting non-college trans kids. It's like a literal 15-year-old trans
Yeah.
boy.
Well, no, it's gonna be 18 plus.
Yeah.
Listen, we're not gonna have any children there. I don't need any lawsuits on our hands.
Yeah.
Well, you know
Well,
how dudes
here's-
are sometimes.
You guys can work out the details. I don't want to be a part of this fraternity.
Well, no, not the fraternity. I mean, like the whole thing is gonna be like 18 plus.
Okay.
I'm
yeah,
talking about the
yeah.
fraternity.
Oh, okay.
I was off the dudes march. I was onto the fraternity.
Well,
The trans.
there's no trans children at our dudes march,
Okay.
and it's not because they're
Whatever
trans.
you
It's because
say.
they're children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also maybe it's kind of because they're trans.
No, it's not because of that at all. We have Elliot Page as a keynote speaker. We're open to all dudes.
Okay, that's my bad. I thank you for explaining it to me as a dude, and as a dude, I understand that.
See?
And so we do want trans people there.
Yeah, we want trans dudes there. Yeah.
Actually, we want mostly trans dudes there.
Now it sounds like we're trying to make a statement. We're just trying to have a good time with dudes.
Okay, so let's actually, if we're trying to have a good time, 0 trans dudes.
Oh my god.
No, I'm being facetious. We want anyone that's a dude to be at the fucking dudes march. It's gonna be kick-ass time.
Homosexual and
The
sexual orientation welcome as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, gay dudes for sure.
All
I like the
dudes.
idea of a they them march and they can't decide on a location.
We don't.
I think that-
We don't. Live by the location binary.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, they
that's
have like
sweet.
50,000 people sign up and they're spread out across like like 25 different like cities.
Mhm.
It'd be great.
No, it's like we're gonna be at Springfield, and then it's just like every Springfield across the nation. Or we're gonna be in Buffalo. Which state? Doesn't matter. Just pick one.
Yeah. Pick a buffalo and go to it. Because everyone knows that they don't have short tempers.
Right? Yeah, they get pissed off
Yeah.
easily. That's a good
Oh,
thing.
good stereotype to
Yeah.
start.
We should make up cool stereotypes for all different kinds of people who aren't like. It's not necessarily accurate. It's just like.
It's just funny.
Yeah, like they thems. They they get pissed off really easily.
Yeah, I've just noticed that every time I've talked to a them, they get really fucking mad.
And it's just you misgendering them.
Yeah, you're clearly in the wrong, and you get pissed off.
Yeah, I don't know why they always get so fucking pissed off, dude. I don't like them.
Oh my god, the they them march. Just, I love the concept of the they them march almost more than the men's march.
I think it'd be funny if all three of those marches, men's, they, them, and the women's march, all coincide on the same day. But like the women's
same
march is
place.
like all in the same place too, and the women's march is like for something, but the dudes rock march is just for being dudes. And the they them march,
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't.
No real clear statement.
Yeah.
Nobody really understands what they're doing there.
They just heard that there was going to be a men's march and a women's march, and they wanted to be a part of it, but not that a part of it,
Yeah. They want it to be like adjacent, but they don't want it. They're like, we're not a part of any of this. We just want to let you know that we're here.
Yeah, we're here. Some of us we're queer.
Look, it's going to take a long time to explain it. Just we're here.
Yeah. You're not gonna get it anyway. Just it's not worth my time. We're just here at the moment, all right? And all the dudes
Yeah.
are like, cool, and the women are like, how can we help you?
The women are like, it's been really hard for us to get to Pennsylvania Avenue. They're just disregarding it entirely.
All their cars are crashed.
Our journey here has been a tough one. They them community.
Just me drunk as fuck. I don't care, whatever they then got pussy over there, come here.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, women's march, show us your tits. Show us your tits.
Yeah, dudes march is kicking ass. None of the women at the women's march want to be at the dudes march. But there's like some of them who like all of them are like, all the women over there are pick-me's, and it's just like there's like the Cowboys cheerleaders all like doing a routine at the dudes march.
Yeah. We are hiring out and like paying these women like very like nice wages to come perform for us, and they're like, oh yeah, these girls are pick-me's.
Yeah.
Right. When you give a woman $500,
Yeah.
You can legally kill her.
There's like 50,000 dudes that are just like tossing money on like these strippers that we hired, and the women are like, yeah, these girls, they don't know what's good for them. Also,
Wait,
I only make
respect sex work.
77 cents a day.
Yeah, that's
also
awesome.
respect sex work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They're pick-me's.
respectful to throw money on a stripper. Yeah.
No. He's talking about the women being like, look at these disgusting pick-me's, but they're all sex
Oh,
workers. But then
yeah.
they're like, but we support
Yeah,
sex
yeah.
work because it's feminism, except for those sluts over there.
Also,
Except for the
I think to
whores.
protect us from the women's march, I think we have a strong two-way policy at the dudes march.
For sure.
What do you mean?
You can have a gun. Like, it doesn't even have to be holstered. You can just be
2A.
like holding it the whole time.
Yeah. Guns are totally cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's America.
But there's a firing range.
Yeah, there's a whole
He
firing
set up a
range.
firing range on the White House lawn right before Trump leaves, not to shoot him, just because he would let it happen.
Yeah, he'd be cool.
Yeah,
with that.
Trump lets us on the White House lawn.
Yeah, this is all happening the day before the inauguration.
He's drunk as fuck. He's like, this fucking rocks.
Dude,
He's
I
like,
love these people.
this
I'm
march,
throwing the best march.
this march is great. It's great. We got a bunch of dudes out here. It's fantastic. It's the best march that there's ever been in the history of marches. And I want to let you know that we do have the police and the SWAT out. They're keeping the women cornered on Pennsylvania Avenue. And the they thems, who knows where they are? Who even knows what they are? To be perfectly honest.
I want to say something about they thems. I'm glad they're here on Pennsylvania Avenue. I'm glad the women are here too. But dudes rock. And I'm here. Thank you, President Trump, for allowing me to move in a day early.
Joe Biden speaking on an avenue in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
and Joe Biden's not really a dude. We're gonna send Sleepy Joe to the women's march, because if there's one thing that a women's march does, it puts you to sleep.
And then it's a hard cut. It's a hard cut to Donald Trump holding Joe Biden's legs up over his head while Joe Biden is doing a keg stand.
Kamala's just cleaning a gun for the next day.
Yeah.
She's not at the women's march either, because she could give a fuck.
Yeah, she does not give. She's actually actively arresting all of the trans men at the dudes march.
In cleaning a Glock with a fucking toothbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't want anything jamming when she fucking blows Joe Biden's brain out the next day.
Jesus. Yeah, no, yeah, the dudes march is gonna be awesome, man.
Yeah, I love it.
Make this
So
happen.
goddamn. I know, that's what we need. I wonder, do you think we have the power? Do you think we could organize an event of that size?
Just make a Facebook group, dude. Facebook event.
Yeah. I think we
That's
could
actually
make
not
it
a bad
happen,
idea.
honestly.
I think you need like 20,000 people. Like, this would need to be like bigger than Project X. Like, this needs to be something that'll go like down in the books. Just like, it was totally peaceful. It was just like fucking dudes rock. But it takes place in the same spot they had the women's march.
Yeah. And we have to get permits so we can have drinks and stuff out there. And
Yeah.
honestly, we need the police on our side. We need
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, so here's the thing. We understand discrepancies with the police, but we do need them just for the dudes march.
Yeah, we got to make sure that, they're keeping the peace.
Yeah. And by peace, I mean making sure women don't get in.
Right, no, exactly. Maybe we should just hire like a private police instead of the
We could do that. Maybe we could just appoint like some, not necessarily Proud Boy types, but like guys that just have big guns to just kind of police the event.
I guess we would just have dudes policing the event, right?
Yeah. Just like dudes with ARs are just like, they're like our private dudes march police.
Just guys walking around with fucking ARs.
Yeah, like they're like army surplus type dudes, like stolen valor guys. Just for like one day, they're like, hey, you're gonna get to live your dream, man. You're gonna get to walk the Pennsylvania Avenue with a fucking AR-15 and a smoke grenade strapped to your chest. So
They got like the face paint on.
Yeah, they're wearing like army. We could just hire
like
homeless
fucking
veterans
fatigues,
to
like
do it.
Vietnam fatigues.
A couple of them have hiding in the grass.
Yeah. We got like snipers in the window. Like it's very overpowered.
And we do it on shift so every guy can have a good time.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You can get drunk before your shift. Like that's like a dude thing. Like you could get drunk and shoot a gun if you need to.
You have to blow under like a crazy number.
Yeah. How does the breathalyzer work? What is it? 0.08 is like. Yeah, 0.08 is like the legal limit. So maybe you have to blow under like a fucking 0.3.
Yeah. You have to Yeah.
If you're over 0.3, you're too fucked up to shoot a gun.
That's fucking blasted. It's fucking dead almost.
Yeah.
Eating at 0.3.
yeah. There's just like there's like a guy that like is dead from alcohol poisoning. Hey, take away his gun. He's not
He's too
not
fucked
safe
up.
to use it. Yeah, he actually stopped breathing, so I had to blow into the breathalyzer for him. But I'm way over 0.3.